Hello everyone and welcome to the 100 laps of MOULIN ROUGE. I don't know if this is the right pronunciation. Arno and Nikuri will be with us today. I think they are not in the channel yet, so I will invite them. Channel already. Let's wait for them so they can give us some information about what we can see today. But in general lines, it's gonna be 100 laps on this track, MOULIN ROUGE, with only rookie drivers allowed to participate. This means if you are a rookie driver, you have 10 minutes to show up and take part on this event.
Yeah, hello Andrea.
Hello, here we have Arno. Hello, Arno.
Yes, it's me. Nice to see you, and thank you for the invitation and coming to comment this event. Like you said, only for you, for rookie. I understand someone want to join the race, but if you have ever race in Oval, please come in the public and see the show and enjoy with us for this event, this first event here in this track.
Excellent. So, can you tell us some information about the race today?
Yeah, I can. I made 2 weeks ago a video on YouTube with Bolly Coco. Is a person important in the French community who present to the French community tutorial and places like Paris, and we are talking and visit Alpinium tracks, and I said to her, I think your followers can enjoy the racing, and it will be interesting to have this moment with some person doesn't know what's happened in SL in racing, and for discovering the moment, and probably for the team too, because it will be interesting for us if someone like a race and want to do it again. He will probably join the Alpinium team.
We are really looking forward to it. I assume we'll have Nikuri in a little bit joining us as well.
Yeah, Niku?
Alright.
Is it here? No,
not yet.
Yes, not yet. So yes, I'm very proud of this guy because he's the best driver in Oval of the team in Alpinium. He wins lots of race since some months, and he can comment in English with us this race. Very good, I think. I'm sorry for my English for the listener.
It's
For
completely
the
fine.
public. I'm French, and nobody learns French. It's an obligation for me to speak in English.
You know that Second Life is full of
Yeah.
people from very different countries, and it's a big effort we all do to communicate with each other in a common language, in this case English. So even if not perfect, my English is not perfect either. Even in such case, it's really appreciated that we do this effort to gather everyone together to talk and to commentate. In this case, this amazing race we will have today. A reminder again that everyone who's watching and is a rookie, they can join the race. Rookie is, for those that don't know the term, rookie are people that are new, let's say, in racing, or that don't have any previous experience in this kind of competitions. So if you are a case, you are new in racing and you want to give this race an opportunity, you have 5 minutes to join the sim. If you need a teleport or something, you can find me in game as Astria Evergarden, or you can also poke Arno or Nikuri. You have their usernames here. in case you need. But yeah, you just send us a teleport request and we will invite you here. So since this race is organized by Arno Alpinium and we'll have a lot of French presence here today, we will also let Arno do some comments in French and at any time he wishes for the French community, as we know that that can be very nice for them to also understand what we are saying in case they are not familiar with our language.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, Asdrea. Je parle maintenant aux Français qui nous regardent et qui nous écoutent. Et Asdrea vient de me passer le relais en disant que ça vous fera plaisir aussi d'entendre ça. Nous sommes aux Rookies, hein, les 100 laps, la première course organisée pour la communauté de Bolicoco. Je vous remercie d'être là et de nous rejoindre. N'hésitez pas, il reste plus que 5 minutes. 5 minutes pour participer à cette course de débutants. Alors si vous nous écoutez, rejoignez-nous sur la pit lane. Ici Alpinium, au Moulin Rouge. Thank you Azria.
Not a problem. Here we see this Amélie Lan doing some laps already on the track, warming up, preparing for the event. Have you tried already what the strategies in here can be with these cars? No idea at all?
No, I think there are no idea at all because they discover the car and the competition. She's training since 3 days, Amélie.
Oh my god.
I think she's prepared the race. She wants to do something. It's good because she's literally a beginner. C'est vrai qu'Amélie est là depuis 3 jours. Depuis 3 jours, elle s'entraîne, alors faites comme elle. Venez, rejoignez ici Alpinium. I have to leave and go to the pit lane, to the tent for the meeting. Okay. And Zria, I see you after the beginning of the race. No problem, right. I will see you again and come on the stream. Okay?
Perfect. We'll be waiting for you.
Great, thank you.
Naomi on the chat, good luck, have fun. Definitely, I hope everyone who joins have some fun in here. We see that people has gathered here for the meeting that will be given to the drivers before the event starts, so they know how everything will be settled, how it is, the quali format, how the race will go exactly, and so on. I hope we can hear him from here, what he says. If it's not the case, it's not a problem. We'll try to find out about the conditions and the requirements for the race later, or by looking at the actual race. We can see some known names from the racing community, our racing community, such as Herb, that regularly races in GTS Super Series, Vapolu, another driver that we have seen multiple times with us, not only in GT Super Series but also in GT Super Endurance and GB2 last season. And here they are, drivers are gathering for the event. Nikuri playing here a bit the role of a bodyguard, of a security guy from a pub in front of the entrance, with this Dolce & Gabbana suit or Massimo Dutti. Amélie, Babolu don't want to join the tent yet, but they will in a bit. Still, if they don't join the tent, they will be able to read what Arno has to say. It is driver meeting now, meeting conducteur sur la tente maintenant. I don't know if my French is good enough. I learned some French at the high school, so maybe some things I pronounce them better than others, but I will try my best. Zenitho joining us as well. Zenitho that in GT Super Series has shown an incredible performance. Now we will see how he managed in ovals, because I believe in ovals he doesn't have any experience yet. He didn't drive on any race there. Maybe in random races, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty certain that Zenith experience there is almost non-existent. So this race is definitely something that will fit him well. So I said, besides the fact that on road courses like the one from GT Super Series, he performs already like a high fielder. I assume the meeting will start now, because it's now 9 AM Second Life time. I'm replying to Zenitho. Who else do we have here in the public? So now let's wait until the meeting starts. I think. Okay, let me check the radar. Can I? Yes. We will be able to read what they have to say. We are inside the shout limit. We see Verlen in the chat. Nikuri, the best one. We have a Nikuri fan here watching the live stream. I hope that I also hope that it's a good race for Nikuri. As Arno mentioned before, Nikuri is from the Alpinion team most likely the strongest driver on ovals, and if not the strongest as well, one of the strongest in regular road races. So yeah, we can expect a good performance from Nikuri. I'm replying to Zenitho, who's claiming to me like if I had something to do, but I don't. Maybe we're waiting for a few people before the meeting starts. But it should be about to start now. We have a bunch of people here actually. I think, yeah, there are a few more people joining from what I see. So they must be waiting for them to arrive. So also from what Arnold told us before, we don't know how the strategies will be. We know that stops, these cars will require pit stops, but it is worth to mention that these cars can stop two ways. You can replace all the tires, or you can only replace two of them. So it can be relevant in the end for the strategies each driver decides to follow, what kind of stop they choose, because this of course opens the opportunities. Maybe you can do one less stop if you decide to go with the 4 tire replacement, or what if you can do 2 stops but shorter ones by only replacing 2 tires, and might be faster, might be slower. That we don't know yet. We don't know either the total of stops that will be necessary, so we have really no idea of how this will end up. But for certain, those that have practiced and have explored the possibilities of the car in terms of tires and fuel will have an important advantage to be able to achieve the victory here, or at the very least a good result. I just hit the microphone. So I guess we will have a meeting in a little bit. We see that a couple more people arrived. Matu Diesel and Virginie also joined the sim. We don't know if they are spectators or if they are drivers, but they are still coming. Mr. Angelo Berry joining as well to spectate, most likely because he arrived close to me. How many drivers will there be? Okay, we can see at least 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I believe 14 drivers. We have at the moment 14 drivers. 14 potential drivers, or 15 if we count Nikuri, I think. I didn't count him before. So it's gonna be a race with a lot of people actually. Most of them, if I'm not wrong, are people from the French community. So that's why we'll have Arno here later, giving us his comments in French, so those that are part of the French community and are watching this stream can also understand in their mother language what's going on. The meeting that should start in a few moments, maybe in 4 minutes when it's 9 and 10. By the way, this is the 100 laps of Moulin Rouge, but there will be also another race on this same track, but with 200 laps, and that race will allow everyone, rookies or experienced drivers. We don't know yet the date, but it will happen at some point during the off-season, so whenever we know when this race happens, we will let you know through the FVA Discord server, where even if these events are not part or are not organized by the FVA, a big part of the racing community is gathered there, and we also use this Discord server for people to promote their own events, even if not part of the FVA, so they can have drivers from the community to be part of it. So yeah, in that Discord server, whenever the 200 laps event will take place, will be announced there. I assume people is starting to warm up. We didn't read any meeting, but I think no, they didn't start the meeting yet. Guess they are doing some testing. Let me see. So I say again, if you are watching this stream and you are a rookie driver, you can join this event. So only thing you need is to poke me in game with the name Astria Evergarden. It is right next to my model here on top of the screen right now. You contact me in game, and I can send you a teleport to the region, so you can come and participate if you are a rookie. Or if you just want to spectate, you can also join the same way. If you don't have the landmark, just poke me in game, I will send you a teleport, and you will be able to watch this race live with me here. Ringal Kirax doing some laps to warm up.
Yes, I back just for inform you and the others. We proceed to 15 minutes of practice, and then qualifying like GTSS mode. You understand? 2 laps chrono.
Okay.
One warm up and 2 laps time.
Alright, we will start to see people warming up here.
In the garage, you choose one of the car in the garage. They are free to race. There are some are reserved, but you can take one free and go to the track.
So that's how it works exactly. You don't even need to own your own car. You just come here, take one of the cars available here, and with that you can just jump on the track and start to race. This of course is a very friendly way for people to get into the race without owning the actual car, and it also avoids of course the potential that it's very rare to see nowadays, but still the potential that someone may race a cheated car somehow, or a version that doesn't fit the standard that the rest of the drivers will use, and may lead to some issues. So this way everyone will have the very same car, they don't even need to own it, and will be able to participate the cleanest way. We see a big group of people here. Arno, who are for you the favorites to win today?
Oh, for sure it's not Tiercer, because Tiercer is Vapolou. I will kick him. He do not the race. Tiercer is Vapolou, doc. No, not Vapolou. I don't know who can win. It's a chance for Hervé. He's a real beginner, not a big level. But I saw Amelia run sometimes good.
Be careful, because there's a car in the middle of the track, Matu Diesel, with issues on the car. We don't know what happened here, but he stopped in the middle of the track. He's back on track right now. He's racing again, but it seems he had some issues. Sorry, Erno, you can continue.
Yeah, I don't see that. Okay. Oh, no, I will go back to the pit lane to manage the driver, because they are really beginners. And I have to start in 10 minutes le qualifying. Donc people can join. Les gens, vous pouvez venir encore, il y a de la place. 10 minutes encore de chauffe ici au Moulin Rouge. Alors rejoignez, c'est une course de débutants du NASCAR. On tourne à gauche sur un ovale. Donc voilà, le TP, suivez Arnaud Taurus, ou demandez même à Asdrea, elle vous donnera évidemment le TP.
Here,
okay.
It's an important heads up for those that are watching us. If you need to stop the car, we highly encourage you to go into the pit lane so you can safely park the car there and do wherever you need, because if you stop in points like the pit entrance, the pit exit, or even the inner of the straights, may lead to some collisions with other cars, so be careful with that for those who are watching and plan to participate. We have also Arno just mentioned now that he will go to the pit lane to help some drivers with it, since many of them are legit new people into racing and they will need some assistance to have everything settled up. Ringal, I like what I see from Ringal. He's doing quite clean laps from what I saw. Herb, another member of the Alpinium structure, will have today the opportunity to score a good result. We see Tiercer, who has to stop here, most likely facing some issue. What else? What else? Matu Diesel, we see Caroline Hendrick also will take part of the race with the number 13. There are some people in here who will participate, but they are switching cars or still learning how to get into them. Some spectators here as well. Oops, this camera angle. Even if spectators, if they are in the mood to participate, they can just take a car and jump in the race. See a beautiful duel between two cars. Really. We see here these two drivers. Ringal and Virga seem to be quite competitive in these laps. They might be two of the drivers with the best performance, we will have to see, but from what I know about other races and what I'm seeing on track right now, I can say that they have quite a good pace. The qualifying session, how it will work, Arno just explained it to us before. It will be similar to those who are familiar with GT Super Series, so each car will do 3 laps, let's say, so an out lap, the hot lap, and an exit lap, where the hot lap is the one that most likely will be the quicker, of course, and will decide from what position each car starts. So it's gonna be critical to have a good quali lap in order to increase your opportunities to achieve the victory or at least the podium. We see here Matu Diesel dealing with some issues. We have seen him already. Oh my god, he's gone. Matu Diesel with issues. He just left the track. I assume, yeah, we were seeing him already, stopping a lot, quite a lot, at the corners of the track. So I can assume that he is dealing with some lag or net issues, and unless he's just resetting his router at the moment, we might not have him today racing with us. I see the cars are starting to stop. No, there it is. Matu Diesel is back. He was just probably restarting his internet. We hope he can have a smooth race with the rest of the people. In the meantime, I presume Arno is already gathering people together to give them the second meeting, the second drivers meeting, which will consist, I assume, in explaining properly how quali will work, which is gonna be a bit of a challenge because since we have a lot of people who are not familiar with races yet, they will need to explain this properly for these rookies so they don't waste their laps, of course, because if they, for example, do the out lap and then for the next lap they already go in the pits, they will miss the hot lap in between and will presumably start from the very back of the track. So it is important that the quali process is clear to everyone, so these kind of mistakes don't happen and everyone can start from the position they earn on track during the quali season. You can see some cars again on track. For sure, what I also wish is that some of these drivers enjoy the race, enjoy the show, enjoy all the events, and that may lead them to join us, the rest of the FBA peeps and other drivers, the regular events we have. The regular events we will have in other categories. It's also worth to mention, we really appreciate the big effort Arno and his team are doing to bring new people into the racing community, especially working on the French community, as most of the drivers from the structure are part of the are French or French speakers. We also have one or two people from Belgium where French is also spoken. Yeah, we definitely recognize their efforts, their hard work to bring this kind of events to the regular public of Second Life so they can find out about what we do, join our races, and who knows, maybe become a legend in the future. Everyone was a rookie at some point, everyone was a beginner at some point, and some of them, after enough time, have achieved success. We have some examples in the FBA of this kind of profiles, rookie profiles that have achieved important things in races, and I'm pretty certain that if some of the guys here today enjoy what we do and join the community, we'll also have the chance to achieve such success as well, especially with the support of Alpinium, the big French structure in our community. Meanwhile, we keep seeing drivers doing their laps, warming up. It's 1 minute to go, and I assume after this minute we will begin with the quali. Got a collision there. The practice, the official practice is about to finish, about to end. There it is. I assume we will have now I'm gonna turn off the fan because it's no longer hot here. There it is. Arno announcing drivers to come back to the pit lane because the quali session is about to start. Drivers now gathering at the tent, the official tent, where the meetings are happening. Big group of we also have a Borky here. Borky, that is a well-known driver on Second Life who participates in multiple multiple categories. Out there, she also has a group for everyone to join, that where she announces random races at any point during the week, or she also organizes friendly practices with any car and on any track. So if you are interested in joining her group, it should be here, this one from here, Borky's Speed Freaks. You can join this group and you will be poked from time to time if you want to join them for any improvised event they may be doing, or also some races that don't have the reach that others have and are also worthy participating. You know that even if we here are part of the FBA in particular, and events that FBA peeps organize, there are other racing communities in Second Life, and through this group you can most likely find out about some of them. Okay, I assume that Arno is not shouting, so that's why we didn't read him before and why we won't read him now either. But he will basically explain how the quali event goes that we just explained. It will be similar to the GT Super Series, where each driver will have one hot lap to score their best time. This means a first lap to get into the track, the hot lap, the actual complete lap, and after that the third lap, that is to go into the pit lanes again. The cars all again in their position, and drivers have been called to start engines, so we can expect quali to start right now. The gate is being prepared. I have all my friends talking to me. Okay. I'm gonna, you know, for the people who pokes me, I'm gonna send them the link of the event, of the live stream, so at least I do some spam. Here are the drivers. I assume they will be placed like in any other quali, which is all of them will have to place their cars in a single lane along the pit lane before, or maybe, I don't know, after. Well, of course, yeah, the issue here is that the start finish line is right in the middle, so they must make sure that no one is placed ahead of it, otherwise they will be able to do an extra lap and would be unfair for everyone else. So yeah, now everyone is placing. There we have Sam Phoenix, who's helping Arno with the organization of the quali session, making sure that all drivers stay behind the SF line. The cars are starting to... I have in the chat. We have Gato Mod here. I'm here listening. Hello Gato, welcome to the live stream. Naomi, seeing Gato. And my very good friend Rika saying that VTuber waifu is hot. So thank you for the good comments about my model. This is a bit of a big group of people. We will have to see later how they organize, because if they are this all together, it's gonna be a bit difficult to decide who goes first. I presume that Arno or Sam will be here. The same way Emi is, you know, to start calling people to start their laps. Ah, so they will start from... Oh, okay, they will start from here. They will start from here. Abraham Diaz, he's... Welcome, Abraham, to the live stream. They will start from here. They won't start from behind the SF line. I think this is gonna be easier, I believe. That makes sure that no one, you know, crosses the SF line by mistake. There it is. They need to move a bit more, and yeah, this will be safer. This will be better for them. Okay, Zenitho, vale, yeah. I understood what happened. You see, Matu Diesel, that was dealing with some issues before, now trying to find his place on this quali line. I presume he will have to go at the very end, because there is no space here. I'm checking my avatar from time to time. Here we see Sam, Vapolu and Arno helping all the drivers to place their cars, and the action is about to start. So make sure you don't miss it. Are there two cars here combined? This is what happens with these pit lanes. When you step on the same one where other car is, you will just merge into one single supercar that is double the speed, double the grid. Nah, I'm joking, it doesn't happen, but yes, you will see that they make a weird combination of cars. The sim is locked now, so no one else can join the sim. If you didn't join the race before, now it's too late to join. But if you want to spectate, you don't need to be on the sim, because you can watch here our live stream, where we will be commentating everything that happens. We'll try to give you the best camera angles possible for you to enjoy the race at the maximum. All cars seem ready. I don't see anyone missing, and Arno already started the gate, so quali is about to start. Naya Queen's Lions is gonna be the first to do her quali lap with number 7 on a Chevrolet Camaro. Soma says good luck to everyone. Definitely. Let's see what time. By the way, we'll have the time boards here, so every now and then we will focus this part, this work here, to know how the positions are, because it can be a bit tricky to follow the positions when people start to surpass each other. Naya will start her lap. We'll see what she can do. She's going a bit wide, but here it's not necessary to go through the inner. And now her lap starts. Ooh. She's going too wide. That's gonna be penalizing for her first lap. She's going too wide in this case. So yeah, they actually drivers will have 2 laps. 2 quali laps will have, not just one. So in case they mess it up in 1 lap, they can fix it in the second. So Naya starts obviously with the best time. P1 for her for now. Oh no, this board is not working, doesn't matter. P1 for Naya for now with a 15.9. Bolly Coco with the Toyota Supra 12 doing his first lap or her lap. I don't know if it's a he or a she. It's a she. Her first lap. She already got first place. So she will already secure first place with a 15.5. Remember that Naya made 15.9. Now, who's next? It's gonna be Matu Diesel, that we know before, that was dealing with some net issues, I believe. Now it's his turn. Matu Diesel, that doesn't start with 100% tires and fuel, but that shouldn't be an issue. Actually, that can be beneficial. Here he comes, doing his first lap with the Chevrolet Camaro 16. Goes too wide here, but he will have a second chance. Oh my god, Matu Diesel is about to find another car. 2 cars on track. Something is happening here. Someone has started the lap when they shouldn't. And that's gonna be for Matu Diesel, that was a bit wide. 3rd position, 16.1. Naya is again on track. And Bolly as well. These are the same people that was doing the laps already, so I assume they will be sent to the track by Arno in a moment. We have for now Bolly Coco is leading the quali with a 15.5. Second place is for Naya with a 15.9, and third place for Matu Diesel 16.1. Sadly, we don't have the board to tell us what the actual positions of the drivers will be, but with 3 cars so far, we can manage to calculate. Now it's gonna become complicated. Borky is gonna be the next one to do the quali lap. Borky, who's an experienced driver in other categories, but not on this one, will start their lap with the Toyota Supra 20. We'll see where Borky ends, but I'm pretty certain that she will... Oh my god, the speed limit! She just messed up her first lap. We'll see what she can do in the second one, because this first lap is gonna not be good. Maybe not last yet, but yeah, for now it's P4 for Borky. We'll see if she can manage to fix this with this second lap. She's going a bit wide, but this lap is way cleaner than the one before, and I'm pretty certain that she will improve the time to 15.2. 15.2. Borky is now on pole. with 0.3 tenths ahead of the previous poleman, or polewoman in this case. Now Bradley Levenk with the Ford Mustang 6, dealing with some issues in that turn. He's gonna try. Now his first lap, he goes a bit wide, he's lifting in the turns. This is definitely slowing him down a lot. First lap 17.3. For now he's last, and he's again lifting a lot. I believe that's gonna be the worst time so far. We'll see if the worst overall, but so far Bradley is gonna set the slowest time with a 17.3. Remember that the previous slowest time was a 16.1, so we might be seeing now the slowest lap so far. Now Liana Sanchez with the Ford Mustang 28. This is Amy Blueberry's number in the FBA categories. Liana going too wide here, but maybe she's preparing for a faster lap 1 of qualifying. She's going too wide here, she's lifting a lot as well. That's gonna be quite punishing for her final, for her final lap. Her first lap is not actually is the slowest so far with a 18.5. We'll see what she can do in this second lap. I believe this might be better than before. It can be a P5. I believe this is a P5 actually. No, it's P6 with 17. It's very close. It's another 17.3. Remember that Bradley was 17.336. Liana has made a 17.39. So it was very close to achieve that P5. Now Bradley Levenk already made his lap. Now it's gonna be Cassandra Cheetah with the... what car is this? I don't recognize. I think it's a Dodge Charger 17. About to do her first lap. P5 for Cassandra so far, and now her second lap. With other cars on track, this can become dangerous. She might even get a little of a draft, but not... oh, that's an actual good time, 15.4, almost 15.5, and that's very little bit draft she got at the very end was not really relevant, so we can be certain that this pace is legit. But yeah, some cars are having issues to know when to get back to the track. You have Hervé now on track, starting his first lap with the Toyota Supra 18. Let's see what Herv can do. That is P1 for Herv already. Herv has done P1 in his first attempt, and that's gonna be also his best attempt, because this second one, after stepping on the slow zone, is gonna ruin his lap. So yeah, it's P1 for now for Herv, who's currently leading this, is currently on pole with a 15.1. Gatomot, the Spanish guy, or the Spanish speaking, better said, because he's not from Spain as far as I know, with the Ford Mustang 3, goes too wide, but can be a good way to start the lap. My god, he goes against the pit entry. That's gonna ruin his first lap. We'll see how he does in the second one. First lap for Gato is gonna be P9. And now let's see how he does the second lap. Okay, now looks quite better. Let's see how this ends up. This is a way better lap. I'm pretty sure he won't be last. Gatomod P3 for Gatomod, 15.4. Good time from Gatomod. He's into the 15s, which seem to be the times of the fastest drivers. Mr. Angelo with the Chevrolet Camaro 16. He's starting his first lap. He's approaching the apex, too close to the inner, but he does the turn quite well. Oh, slow zone for Mr. Angelo, and what a moment to have a slow zone, because that may ruin his second lap as well. Now P10. We will see what he can do to fix this, revert this situation. He needs to have a good lap now, a clean lap, in order to improve his final position. Now this is a way better lap, P6 for Mr. Angelo Berry. That makes a 15.6. He's in the group of the 15s, and now Caroline Hendrick with the Dodge Challenger 13 is gonna start her first lap now. Naomi, he showed up to us at the start of GTSC, but wasn't able to run at that time. It's good to see this. Sadly Caroline had... Hey, what happened with the... What happened with the gate? The gate just finished. The gate was... that has stopped Caroline's attempt. The gate will need to be restarted. Oh my god, what happened there? Someone, most likely, touched the gate and restarted the quali. We have seen already who was it. We will see if it was a mistake, but this individual, or an intentional attempt to ruin the event. But Caroline, who was doing her laps, will have another chance for certain. So far, what times we have? Herb is leading currently the quali session with a 15.1, followed by Borky with a 15.2, only 0.1 slower. Third place is for Gatomod with a 15.4. Cassandra in P4 with a 15.4 as well. Who was Bolly? Bolly Coco Dallas, Coco, that's it, Coco, P5 with a 15.5, Angelo P6 with a 15.6, Pomi P7 with a 15.9, Matu Diesel P8 with a 16.1, Bradley P9 with a 17.3, and Liana P10 with a 17.3 as well. So now the quali will be restarted after the gate is fixed, but those are the times so far. I assume Arno will have to calculate the times later to make sure that all drivers are placed in the right position. Only 5 drivers actually missing, so it's gonna be a kind of a short second half of the quali. Caroline that needs to start quali. There she is. Caroline is starting the quali already. I don't know if they will count this lap, because of course she's coming with some laps before. 17.7 for Caroline in her first attempt, and now it's gonna be the second one. Second attempt for Caroline. Where is she gonna end? 17.0. And she's gonna have a third one. Of course she's gonna have a... No, it should be 2 laps, right? It should be 2 laps, not 3. But she goes into the pit lane, so yeah. Gonna be 17.0 for Caroline. That places her in P9 ahead of Bradley and Liana. Now Neptune Chang with the Chevrolet Camaro 1. The number of the winners, the number of the champions. We'll see if she is also a champion. 16.9, that's a better time than Caroline so far, but we will see her second lap how it is. Now finishing the second lap. There it is, 16.4. That's gonna be, let me check. I don't know where are the times. 16.9 is gonna be yeah, P9 is gonna be so far. Now Birga Vander in his first attempt he achieves a 15.0. That might be already P1, we have to check in a bit. And he does a second attempt where he will finish with a 14.8. That's a provisional pole for Birga Vander. That's 0.2 ahead of the previous poleman who was her. And now Amélie, one of the drivers where Arno has more faith put on. She was practicing for several days. We'll see if the result is what they all expect from her. No pressure, Amélie with the Mustang 22. First lap for Amélie. She's losing focus. Before in the 17.4 in her first attempt, and now it's gonna be the second one where she will do a 18.2. Sorry for this. I'm gonna send the live stream to the person who was talking to me as well. And now Ringal Kirax, we saw him before having really good laps with Birga, so this is the other guy that might make the big lap, the pole, the other one that could make pole. He's doing a really good lap. Where's he? 15.3. That's not even P2 so far. We will see now in this second attempt what he managed to do. It's being a bit wider. It's not gonna be enough for pole position. 15.2. I don't know if they are gonna be giving a third attempt. .4, so his best was a 15.2. Now we'll have all the results sorted, but so far I see. Let me compare. Birga is gonna lead with a 14.7. He will be pole position. In P2 we will have Herve. In P3 we will have Ringal, P4 Borky. We'll have, I hope we have the results sorted. I'm gonna sort them actually myself in a notepad. Let me take the results. and I tell you exactly how they will start. This is the pole. This is P3, no, not here, here. 16.4, that is here. 16.7 is here, and 17.0 is here. So we'll have, this is how the starting grid will be. Pole position for Virga, followed by Herve in second place, Ringal P3, Borki P4, Gatomot P5, Cassandra P6, Coco P7, Angelo P8, Pommy P9, Matu Diesel P10, Neptune Chan P11, Amelia P12, Caroline P13, Bradley P14, and Liana P15. This is gonna be the starting grid. Now they will have a little practice to warm up again, and after that the race will happen in the end. So we are very close to the start of the actual event. Gatomot in the chat, who's gonna start from P5, representing the Spanish-speaking community. I believe he's the only Spanish-speaking driver on this race. So in the name of all Latin America and Spain, with his permission as well, he will represent our community on these 100 laps of Moulin Rouge. I don't know if this is the right pronunciation, but I hope it is. I assume we will also have Arno later with us on the stream once the event starts. That's what he promised to me. Okay, everything good here. Alright, so everyone has seen the drivers. To me, seeing the quali results, it's clear that Virga is the favorite to achieve the victory, but definitely Ringal looked quite strong. I have to say, I liked what I saw from him. Also Herve, I liked how he managed to do a very nice time for the provisional pole for big long part of the quali session, and Borki as well made a good job with her quali and with the experience she has in general racing, even if not in ovals. That might lead to her doing also a good performance in the end. And also big faith on Gatomot representing our community. That's gonna be the top 5. We'll see how this ends up, because it doesn't matter if you are the fastest driver on track if you don't know when and how to stop. Those who have practiced the cars and how they pit stop, they will for certain have the advantage on this race, because it is critical in this kind of races where stops are necessary to do the right strategy. It is something I say many times, that many races are won not on track but on the pit lanes. Those that take part on the GT Super Endurance car races can relate, because it's not the first time that a race is wasted because of a slow pit stop. And here it's also relevant. So we will see how the result is and what strategies people have prepared. I have this angle better so we can see how the cars come and all the spectators here with us today. This time I assume the board will work, so we'll be able to follow the results through this board here. And in a little bit, when was the announcement? It was at yeah, the race should start like immediately. Arno 6 minutes ago announced that it would be a 5-minute free practice, so the practice must be about to end. When I drink some water with your permission. Ah, much better. We see Borky doing laps, also Matu Diesel. Borky that has achieved already a 14.8 during her practices, while Matu managed to do a 15.2. Then based on the times we saw on the quali, that time from Borky can be really good time in order to achieve a good result on this race. We'll see how it is for Matu. Matu that was dealing with some lag issues before, I assume, but so far since that moment that he relocked, didn't face any other. He didn't face any other issue. So we hope those are fixed and he can have a smooth race. Practice has now finished and Arno is about to have the final meeting before the race. We see all the drivers in here. We will again not be able to read the meeting because Arno doesn't shout the text, but we can presume what he's gonna tell to the drivers, how the format is, and be clean and legit with each other. It's important on these races, even if we are rookies, that we don't do any move with the intention to affect other drivers. And it is important for the good of the category, for the cleanliness of racing, that everyone is the cleanest possible, legit with the rest. We saw one person leaving the meeting. Arno, who must be now explaining all of this to the drivers. And after this meeting ends, the race will start. So we are few minutes away from the beginning of the race. And I assume that we will have Arno with us in the stream as he promised me before. So I really hope it is the case. Feels weird without sounds of engines, I have to say, nor background sound. It's usually not this silent, but it is what it is. I'm gonna ask the expert. Where is the expert? The expert, Luke Carmona. What do you expect from this race? Order or chaos? He says, I expect the race to be super clean and to see most likely the best racing level ever seen on ovals. I also expect that. Definitely, we are very optimistic about the result of this race, and especially how everything works on the track, in the traffic. We see someone already sitting on the car, Caroline, that's already preparing. Okay, we have here the official quali star that Sam Phoenix shared in the Alpinium Racing group. True, of course, this, as I mentioned before, this race is organized by Arno, Taurus and the Alpinium structure. You can join their group here, Alpinium Racing. It's free to join and you can support this way the team, the structure, and if you are a French speaking driver and you want an environment for you to get into racing and to have someone coaching you and helping you in your first steps, this is the way to go. Alpinium Racing open group with Arno as the leader will be a good starting point to Second Life racing, especially as I mentioned before, if you are a French speaker. We have some music, I hope it's not copyrighted, but being this like 200 years ago old, I assume it will be fine. Yeah, someone sending me a message on the phone now. Conducteurs, à vos voitures, alignez-vous sur la piste. That's what Arno just said to everyone, which can be translated as drivers, to your cars and aligned on the track. That's what he's saying there. Each one to their own starting point. We see the cars placing in their positions. We'll now go over all of them in a minute when they are most of them prepared. There we see Sam Phoenix helping all the drivers. Taurus giving the starting grid that we know already. Will go over in a moment. Who else is missing here? There are some drivers still here that need to place the cars in the right spots. Also, of course, thank you to everyone who's watching the stream. I can see at least if my viewer count is not bugged, because it happens sometimes. We have 21 people watching. Thank you everyone for joining, for watching, and I hope that you are enjoying the show. I also hope that you can join us in the future for more Second Life racing events. We'll have another one later today. For which I will be able to give you more information later after this one ends, because I don't remember exactly the name of the event and I would need to check. Porky trying to find her place. So, how this will start? Birga Vander will start from P1 with the Ford Mustang 98. In second place will be Herb, that is here still finding his spot. Herb with the Toyota Supra 18. In third place it's gonna be Borky with the Toyota Supra 20. P4 will be for Ringal Cracks as well with a Toyota Supra, in this case 19. So we have the Supra 18, the Supra 19 and the Supra 20, three of them in the in the first two rows. P5 for Gato Mod with the Mustang 22. Cassandra Cheetah with the Chevrolet Camaro 17, although I don't know what happened to the front of this car. P8, this is 6, 7, 8. P6 is gonna be for Angelo, that I don't know where he is. Must be here. No, where's he? Where's Angelo? We don't see Angelo. Maybe he doesn't have anything. Ah no, Angelo is here. No, it's Bolly. Okay, Bolly Coco is P7, but Bolly Coco is here. Bolly Coco, I assume this means that Bolly Coco will not join the race in the end. She retires before the start. But sadly to know about this, but it is what it is. In P8 it's gonna be Mr. Angelo with the Chevrolet Camaro 16. P9 for Naya with the Chevrolet Camaro 16 as well, two 16s here. Matu Diesel from P10 with the Chevrolet Camaro 8. P11 is gonna be for Neptune Chang with the Chevrolet Camaro 1, the number of the champions. From P12 Amelie is gonna start, that she's here at the moment, with the Ford Mustang 3. From P13 it's gonna be Caroline with the Dodge Challenger 13 precisely, so she's gonna start from the same position of his car number. In P14 it's gonna be Bradley Levenk with the Toyota Supra 12, and from last position P15 should be here. No, this is not. Should be Liana. That we don't see where Liana is at the moment, but should start from this position here. I guess we will find out about her in a moment. Sam Phoenix retiring this car. I assume Liana retired in the end, or what happened? We don't know what happened with Liana, but she is not on her car and Sam Phoenix is retiring it. So maybe I assume that Liana is not taking part in the event in the end either. So instead of 15 drivers, they are gonna be 13. And the last one will be, in this case, Bradley Levenk, starting from the position 14. Starting from position 14, because only one car is only one spot is empty ahead of him. So all the cars seem to be now in place. They must be checking now to make sure that everyone is with the car properly set, all the tires, all the fuel. We see that it is the case here. Everyone is well, Bradley doesn't have the car kit yet. I mean, it's not a big issue, it's 98% still, but since we don't know how many stops and laps each stint will last, could be convenient for Bradley to pit the car actually and start with 100% of both statistics. If it is not the case, this is how we will start. I was about to sneeze, but the body said no, you won't. So I'm gonna sound like if I had home congestion for a few seconds. My god. Aye. Water, please. So let's see how this goes now. Seems that they are checking with Bolly if she is finally racing or not. It seems that she is not in the end. So, as soon as Bolly confirms that she is finally not racing, we will start with the event, with the race, which are gonna be 100 laps of pure respect and good racing between these rookies and not so rookies, but still people who are not that regular in our races and maybe less experience on this kind of oval racing. Sam confirming that everything is okay, but the race. Bolly just confirmed that she will not race because she is busy, I assume, with some real life responsibilities. So we will have to wait. So we'll have to not count with her for this race. I'm gonna close some messages. Alright, the 100 laps about to start in 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's see how this starts. And we'll find out also if Arno will be with us on the stream. And the race starts. The three first drivers, very good start, but it seems that our friend here, our friend Ringa didn't have such a good start. Let's see how it is for the first three. If I manage to catch him. A car is parked. Liana Sanchez couldn't start the race. She had some issue and she's now parked on the track. And not only her, Amelia also stopping. Amelia is also stopping, and another car is pitting already. Naya is pitting. What a start! Two cars stopped on the middle of the track, and another one pitting already. Another car stopped here. Mr. Angelo is stopping as well. Mr. Angelo stops as well in the middle of the track. Oh my god, and Naya is what's happening here? Bradley also on the pit lane, stuck with this weird black box. I don't know what's happening. And another car, Liana again stopping. I don't know what's going on here, but there's a lot of chaos. It's no longer Pacific. This is chaos, absolute chaos. We should have the leading group here. Yes, at the moment, Borky leading the race, followed by Virga and Rimgal, Cassandra P4, Gatomot P5, and Herve P6. After this huge mess at the beginning, oh my god, this car here in the middle is Matu against the wall. Because oh no, Gatomot as well against Noah, and Herve as well has been blocked. Everyone is being blocked by Bradley, who has stopped in the middle of the track, is being an absolute problem for most. No, Neptune Chan as well. Neptune Chan against the car from Bradley. What's going on here, Bradley? Bradley, please move the car. This is gonna be absolute chaos. Oh no, my god! Naya against Bradley as well. What an accident was that? And Cassandra almost he left and he. Oh my. Okay. Good. If you jump out of the car, they become immaterial. But oh my god, Bradley, what a mess he has caused. And Naya almost collides against Angelo. Angelo is also gone. Angelo stopped the car and is gone as well. What a chaotic start! I don't even know where we are. Who's P1? Who's P1? I don't see who's P1. Borky's P1. Borky is with Virga at the moment, fighting for P2. But they had in between Cassandra, who has just split them. What a mess for this race start. Who's here stopped? Angelo. Angelo is retiring as well. I know Angelo switched cars and now he's in the other car. What is Angelo doing? Angelo, who was with one car and now switches to the other car that he left in the middle of the track. We don't know what was the plan exactly, but this is how it is, my friends. Sam Phoenix is doing some cleanup from what we know. Oh my god, what's happening here? I need to get to the leading car. Accident. Okay, Matu Diesel. Where is Borky? Where is Borky? I need to find Borky. Borky, who's right now leading the race. Borky is here. Yeah, here it is. Borky leading the race at the moment with a 2-second gap over Virga. What a chaotic! And the third position, whose Ringal is 11 seconds behind. So after 15 laps, only 2 drivers are contenders for the win. Borky and Virga are the only 2 drivers that are in the lead and in a reasonable distance from each other. In this case, Borky leading with Virga only 1.2 seconds behind. And a lot of traffic to manage now, because due to the huge incident that we had at the very beginning, the positions were split crazy much. Now the pit stops are gonna be real critical. Who's here? Another driver who had a violent incorporation to the track. In this case was Naya, and Borky just lost the position. Borky just lost the lead. Now is Virga the driver leading the race. I assume that Borky had an incident with some of the cars. Here we see that they both are together, but at the same time, oh my god, that movement from Ringal, that is P3, but still is being lapped already. I mean, P3 is lapped already. So these two, Virga and Borky, are the only 2 drivers that can achieve the victory, because the third position held by Ringal is lapped already after only 20 laps. My god, that move there. What a chaos was this, but now we have some stability here with these 2 cars. Borky with the Supra 28, with the Supra 20, and Virga with the Mustang 98 are fighting each other for the victory. We will see how the pit stops go. Oh no! Borky against Caroline. She just lost the draft distance from Virga, and that might be the opportunity for Virga to create a gap over Borky. Let's try to find Virga here. Oh my god, I'm dealing with a lot of issues with the camera. Virga, who's now leading the race after that collide that Borky had with Caroline. But Borky is not that far, but the thing is, Borky is here dealing with Neptune Chan, and that's making her lose a lot of time. Now again, she really needs to take the inner to be able to pass Neptune Chan. Now Borky finally with some clean air, even if it won't last that much. Oh my god, this car's crossing in front of Borky. She really needs to be precise, very precise, to avoid collision, and she does it. Now is Virga the driver in problems, because he's now in a group of lapped cars. This incorporation, oh my god, Ringal against Virga, he made him lose a lot of time, and now Borky has caught up. Now Borky with Ringal No! Ringal pushes
Andra.
Borky. Ringal pushes Borky to the slow zone. What the hell happened here? Arno, is that you?
Yeah, yes, it's me.
Oh my god,
but
Arno, what a start for this race. Absolute chaos. And Ringal, even if he's not really competing at this against these guys for the win, he's fighting Virga. How do you see it at the beginning?
Yes, I see. But I was in the pit lane with the problem with the gate because Donovan said to me just before
Cassandra
the race,
pushes Virga out of the track now.
Oh shit!
And now Borky catches up again. Borky catches up again.
What a fucking traffic!
Traffic is being an absolute mess for the leaders who are trying to crash to crash the less possible to be able to keep the cars in position. And Borky on the inside, nice pass from Borky now. And Virga to the pit lanes. Virga is already pitting. He has a plan already. He says, I'm not gonna waste more time with this traffic. I'm gonna stop now. We'll see when Borky does.
They are like boats on the ocean, you know, with calm, and when they arrive on the traffic like the Tempest, the third, they have to slalom. It's difficult.
Virga that has completed a whole pit stop. We will see Borky, who also made a complete stop, and now they are together on track. They are still fighting. No! What's happening with Liana? Liana is pushing Virga, and now Borky takes the chance to pass Virga. Liana pushed Virga and made him lose the position. Now Borky leading the race with Virga right behind her. But Virga will not surrender that. He's right behind. And now they will face traffic again. We will see what happens here. Ooh, almost. Virga in Virga to the slow zone, and that gives Borky again the chance to catch up. No, Borky gets the slow zone, but that was herself doing that mistake. And now, while Virga got rid of the and well done by Borky, then Borky gets rid of the traffic and is now behind Virga with a lot of clean air right now. So they will have some laps of peace in order to complete the race. Now, more traffic. Ringal actually. Ringal who's being key for the... no, this is not Ringal is Liana. Borky, okay, Borky is here and Virga is here. About to find Herb that has... Oh my god, that movement from Herb here. I don't know what he was done. Who stopped here? Liana stops. Liana stops the car, and Herb pushes Borky out of the track as well. Borky pushed to the slow zone and losing the gap to Virga. Virga now leading the race and about to find another rookie, but he managed to pass her in this case because it's Caroline without major issues. We will see if Borky can do the same because she has lost some pace, and if she collides against the traffic, she may be out of opportunities. Borky passes both Herbe and Caroline, but no, because now she has to deal with Herb. Virga, in the meantime, gets rid of the camera angle. No, what happened here? Okay, no, it was not Virga, the one that had the accident. But now it's Borky in the middle of the traffic. Borky trying to get rid of the drivers. Now about to pass Matu Diesel. And who stopped here? Caroline stops the car on the apex. And now Borky, with no traffic, will try to catch up Virga again. Virga, who's now as well in the middle of the traffic. But now he has some gap over the rest. Let me see. Was Matu Diesel who goes out of the track. And Virga should be here fighting against Ringal. Oh my god, Birga against the wall, but not too hard. So he will keep still. No! Matu Diesel that doesn't let Birga pass through the outer of the track. But still, he does it after that in the main straight. Birga doing some clean laps. I can see Borky there. Back then, she's closing the gap. She's only 1.7 seconds behind. There's only one car in between Birga and Borky, the only two actual contenders to the victory. Who's out? Naya out of the track. That made her lose a lot of time. And where's Borky? We see that Borky lost some time here. No! Angelo pushes Borky out of the track. Angelo pushes Borky out of the track, and that has been a critical move because Borky is now not even close to Birga. She really needs to pray for Birga to be involved in a very, very serious accident. Otherwise, she may not be able to catch up. For certain, she's gonna try. She's gonna try to do the cleanest line possible. We will see if that is enough to catch up Birga, where he is almost half a lap ahead, actually. Here we see Birga dealing with a lot of traffic in this lap. Borky, who's almost 7 seconds behind, so pretty much half a lap. Birga now facing the traffic, her first. Also Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra moved there. The movements some drivers are doing are really dangerous. For the leaders, they need to be very conscious about where and when to pass the rest of the drivers. Now Birga about to reach Amelie. Amelie, that's in position 12. Borky, who's 7.7 seconds behind. We see a car stopping here, Liana, and we also see Naya here. Where is Borky? Borky is here. Borky trying her best to recover the advantage she lost before, but it's gonna be really difficult because she's now half a lap behind. Definitely the traffic didn't help her to keep the position, to keep the opportunity. Ooh, now a lot of traffic here she will have to handle. She takes the inner and she managed to pass the traffic without any major incident, but Angelo will take the inner. Angelo takes the inner and won't let Borky pass so easily. Borky, who's gonna try to take the inner, but Angelo won't let her. Angelo is actually fighting Borky, and she has to face more traffic now. This is not good for Borky, who's losing a lot of time with the traffic, while Birga is not having so many difficulties to get rid of them. Ooh, Amelie move there was a bit dangerous, but not that critical for Birga, who managed to avoid her. From what I saw, they should stop at lap 66 approximately, which means that Birga will stop most likely in this lap already. Birga should be stopping now. Ooh, to the slows on Birga. I think he was not very certain if he wanted to stop or if he wanted to continue, and he ended up stepping on the slow zone, but since he has a good enough advantage over Borky at this moment. No! Herve pushes Birga out! Birga is blocked! Birga has stopped the car! Virga needs to get back to the track. He needs to stop. Borky stopped as well. Borky stopped now, but Virga didn't. That's a lot of advantage for Borky now. Borky is now the new leader of the race. Virga took a lot of time to decide to assume the reality of the situation and to stop. Like he was pushed to the pit lane and he didn't stop, and now Borky has taken advantage of it, of course. Or wait, no. Is Virga? No, Virga is actually still leading. So Yorkie must have faced another huge incident to be in that position. So Virga is still leading the race even after that mess. Borky, that still, I think she has closed the gap a bit. Yes, at least Borky managed to close the gap a bit to 4.6 seconds. But Virga is still leading, which means that even if we didn't see the incident exactly, Borky should have a similar one, because after that issue that Virga was facing on track made him lose a lot of time. And Liana is again parked at the side of the track. Liana that seems to be facing a lot of issues, because it's been like this like during the whole race. We see here Virga at the moment leading the race with only 28 laps to go, and Borky 4.5 seconds behind. She's not that far, but not close enough to fight for the victory. She really needs to do a clean end of the race and pray for Virga to make a mistake or to be corrected by someone else. We see here now with Uiba, that movement there. Matu is being a bit of a danger out there, and is now Borky the one that's dealing with a lot of traffic. 7 cars all together here, and Borky in the middle of them. Borky managed to do a clean move and get rid of the traffic. Very nice move here from Borky, who managed to escape from there with no major issues. What time? Borky is now 4.2 seconds behind. She's slowly closing the gap, but I don't know if it will be fast enough. She really needs to not make any mistakes for the rest. Oh my god, Liana is all the time stopping at the exit of the, and now against the inner wall. Liana, oh my god, this movement here. Kato pushes Cassandra against the wall. We see Virga here having some fight with Ringal, who recovers P3, and Borky, who keeps closing the gap, is now 4 seconds clean. But I don't know if it will be enough. They have 20 laps to go. Virga on the lead. Borky closing the gap. 3.8 now. And the track is super clean now. I don't see any traffic. No, the traffic is there. Virga is slowly approaching a trap. The trap of the traffic. 3 cars all together here. Let's see what he can do. He passes Gatomot. And he passes Caroline as well. No major issues for Virga, who's now on his way to win this race, if nothing prevents him from doing so. Lots of cars parked out there, lots of issues for most of the cars. And Borky that now has lost some gap. She's now 4.9 seconds behind. The only driver who could fight against Virga for the victory is 5.8 seconds behind. I think she's dealing, yeah, she is now dealing with a lot of traffic here, can the tomorrow be really demonstrating the most important thing to look for in a rookie? Years of experience, that's right. That's right. It's also fair to say that Borky is quite experienced in racing. I don't know if in ovals. Someone can correct me, but it's true that Birger has quite a lot of experience on ovals, and still he was able to race today. Borky, with all that traffic issues, has to... Oh my god, did I see a car flying out there? Oh, I don't know. Birger, who's now comfortably leading with Borky completely... Luke says Borky is experienced with D2, still new to our style of racing. So yeah, Borky has experience in other kind of categories, but not on ovals, and still she's doing a great performance with that P2 that, fair to say, is being very affected by the fact that the traffic is lethal here. She's now 12 seconds behind. It's gonna be impossible for her to catch up unless Birger deals with some issue. Borky 11.2 seconds behind, and Rimgal, the third position in this race, is 3 laps behind. So yeah, like the two leaders of this race are clearly ahead of the rest. Oh my god, this was a melee against the wall. And we see Birger that, unlike Borky, managed to pass the traffic quite easily and without any major issue. That's gonna be definitely a game changer for the end of the race, because Borky, on the other hand, has dealt with a lot of problems during the whole race with the traffic. Actually, Birger is about to lap Borky in the last laps. 3 laps to go, and Birger might be able to lap Borky actually. We will see if he managed to do so. Here they are, Birger and Borky, the two drivers with the big a bit of a conflict here between Borky and Angelo. Birger managed to get rid of these two and takes and finally laps Borky, which means that Birger at this point has lapped absolutely everyone on the track. The most experienced rookie on the track has won the race, with Borky in second place and Rimgal the third place. I had to say, I expected Rimgal to take third place. He was doing some really good fights during the practice against the rest of the drivers, but in the end it was with an enormous gap with the rest of the cars that he got P3. Actually, he ended up 5 laps down to the leader and 4 laps down to Borky, who got second place. So this is how it ends. We'll have now the official results. I'm pretty certain that there's gonna be some comments, drama after the race when this information is revealed to the public. that the winner was not a rookie, actually. We'll have now the podium ceremony in a moment. I'm gonna look at myself. In the end, we didn't have Arnold talking too much with us. We had him at least for a while, but he was focused in handling the race because it's true that it was a bit of a mess, especially at the beginning. We all saw those incidents there. So final results. Winner is gonna be Virga, followed by Borky second place, Ringal third place, Gatomot P4. Good result for Gatomot. P5 for Cassandra, P6 for Herb. Also good race for Herb that started from a good position, and P6 is quite good. Also a surprising result from Cassandra, I have to say. Well done from Cassandra. Neptune P7, Matu Diesel P8, Angelo P9, Caroline P10, Amelia P11, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers that didn't finish the race. Emmy here with us. We wave you as well, Emmy. Thanks for joining us here. Pomi, Liana, Bradley, and Dux Rebel didn't finish the race, and the first lap was for Borky with a 14.2. We have seen Emmy here. Most, for many, the best race coordinator in the history of Second Life. Now we will have the podium. We don't know where. Where's the podium here? Ah, here it is. Here we have the podium. Yorkie, I thought Borky came out of the pits ahead after Virga got totally stopped, but she somehow ended up seconds behind again. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, when that happened, when we saw the Virga's incident there, I really thought that it was Borky's opportunity, like, to take the lead, like, by 4. But in the end, we saw that it was not the case, and the Virga was still leading. So that means that while we were not watching, Borky also had a big accident, because with the time Virga lost in that incident there, it was more than enough time for Borky to take the lead and a good gap over Virga. So I don't know what happened to Borky. We didn't see it, and unfortunately, because we were focusing Virga. But yeah, definitely at that moment I really thought it was the opportunity for Borky to take the lead, even if in the end it was not. Look, Borky hit the slow zone badly on entry to her final stop. So that's why in the end Borky lost a lot of time. That was sad, because it was a very good opportunity for Borky actually to take the lead, but unfortunately it will not be like this in the end. We'll have now the podium. Here we see all attendants today. I'm sorry that some of them didn't finish the race, couldn't finish the race. Bradley especially, that had that big accident at the beginning that kept the car in the middle of the track and caused quite a lot of accidents. But it is what it is. Now, Arnaud, je suis honoré d'accueillir à présent sur le podium les drei conducteurs. I don't know if it's no, I don't remember the numbers in French, sorry. The 3 conducteurs les plus rapides ce soir pour la rookie 100 laps. That's something like, I am honored that you have to show to you the podium, the three drivers, the fastest three drivers to compete here today in the 100 laps. L'ensemble des participants ce soir nous ont offert un spectacle fantastique. Il y a de la graine de pilotes dans les rangs. Voici à présent les meilleurs. There's something like he appreciates the participants that joins us today this afternoon to offer us a fantastic show, and he will present now the best drivers, so the three that achieved the podium. In third place, Ringal Kirax achieves third place. He was doing an amazing practice, I saw, and I really expected him to finish in a good position, I have to say. I really expected him to finish good, and has been the fastest French driver today. In second place, Borky managed to take the second place. She performed really well, but she had to deal with a lot of issues with the traffic that prevented her from really fighting for the lead of the race, but still she can be proud of what she has achieved. And the winner, the most experienced rookie driver on the track, Birga Vander, takes the victory at the 100 laps of I don't remember what was the name of the track, sorry, I'm dealing issues with the French. It was Moulin Rouge, that's it, the 100 laps of Moulin Rouge. We are hearing now the US anthem. Yorkie says, third place and a lifetime ban for Rimgal. I mean, I know what you mean, like I also saw that he was really aggressive, like on purpose with other drivers, but we must understand here that we are talking about rookies, people without any previous experience on track, and still, but so we need to be comprehensive with them, but still, yeah, not the most optimal way to drive, but still he was fast enough to me to deserve this third position. Luca Armona says, most of these races were dragged in last minute, literally, with I assume zero racing experience. That's it. That's correct. And Evely, I missed that. Damn. Evely, how could you? I spammed it everywhere. Cannot be like this. You have to subscribe to my channel. That way you will never miss a thing when it starts. But yeah, this is the final result. Yorkie, he had good enough control to put people into the infield repeatedly. That takes some talent. Absolutely. There are ways to work other drivers, but if you work the right way, it means that you know how to do it. So yeah, this is how the race ends. We had a lot of spectators today. I'm glad. I think we almost reached 25. So I'm really glad that everyone. Yeah, look, Herman says intentional braking though yes, not good anywhere. Definitely not. Definitely not. And now that the race has finished, we can say goodbye for the stream today. Now, there will be another event later today. Actually, it's gonna be in 3 hours, more or less. Let me check. Other events in... Yeah, no, it's actually in 1 hour. In 1 hour, so I guess I will not stop the stream now. Or maybe I do a little stop and start again after a while. But yeah, in 1 hour, we'll have in Races Island the LCR Mower Backyard Bash. You have all the information necessary about this event on the FBA Discord server. You know, you can find it on the description of this live stream. The link to the Discord server. There you have the landmark to the place where the race will be celebrated. And yeah, that one we will also stream, but to make sure that we have the thumbnails of the YouTube live streams clearly differentiated and not mess it up with all this, we'll close the stream now, and in some minutes, in around 45 minutes, we will be back with this second race where, even if I didn't practice at all, I will participate. So thank you everyone who joined this live stream. Thank you again to Arno and Alpinium for organizing this event, and to the drivers that showed up and make this show amazing. We saw a lot of chaos, particularly at the beginning, but it was a nice show. So we will see you in 1 hour for the last race of the weekend. Until then, goodbye.